Hey guys, I am Foxtrot Delta and welcome back to some more Star Trek Legacy using both the Ultimate Universe mod 2.2 and the 11 mod, and I want to apologize for not having any videos out for the last few days. I know my uploads have been sporadic at best, but I've been getting ready for college classes to start. I had some company over the last few days. I've been very busy. And right now, today, I have the time to record and upload a video, and I saw in the comment section one of you wanted to see the USS Resilient, which was the modified Defender class created by Lee Shelton, go up against a fleet of 2 Section 31 Sovereigns. What else do we have? A Borg cube and 5 Borg spheres. I believe that's the lineup that I saw. And I thought, okay, this battle looks relatively straightforward. It's not too overly large that it might be long and drawn out, and there's no real danger of my fleet suffering from some sort of cataclysmic chain reaction. And plus, the Resilient is really good at blowing things up, so I think this battle is perfect. I do plan to record more Star Trek Legacy very soon. I know I say that in every episode, and at this point it probably doesn't have as much of an impact as it should, but my schedule for this semester of college is relatively light. Relatively. Much better than it was in the previous year, so I think I should be okay as far as my scheduling goes and having time to record and upload, so I should have more frequent uploads this time around than I did before. Let's put full power to the shield and cloak, because the Borg cube already took out our shields. It's doing it again. Stop doing that. Okay. They don't know where we are. I'm going to sneak up on the Wolf 359 cube. They're the 2 Sovereign class ships. I'm going to sneak up on the cube, which sounds like a terrible idea, and it probably is, but if I have any chance at defeating this fleet, I think I have to go for the heavy-hitting cube first, while the spheres and the Sovereign class vessels are just dispersed elsewhere. So I'm going to attempt to isolate the cube, and it's strange how when I engage the cloak, they all fan out in completely random directions, it seems. I mean, obviously, I was over here somewhere, and they decide, maybe he's over here, immediately after cloaking, and I'm not able to warp while I'm cloaking, so I could not have gone far. But that's okay. Maybe these Borg were disconnected from the collective, so they aren't as smart. I'm curious why Section 31 would have vessels operating with the Borg in this scenario. It could be that I'm in some really advanced starship that I stole, and the Federation's Black Ops forces are cooperating with the Borg because I somehow pose a threat to the entire galaxy, but that's really the only situation I can think of that any kind of Federation ships would work alongside the Borg, other than like defeating 8472, the species 8472. Maybe that could be a potential thing, but that doesn't work with this scenario. Anyway, our cloak is dropping. I'm going to stop talking and start shooting.
We are the Borg.
Okay, we're going to start repairing things. Look at how quickly this repairs. It's silly. As in silly, I mean comically awesome.
Phaser recharge rate.
Unbelievably quick and efficient. So I can see why everything in the galaxy would be after me if I had stolen a ship such as this and planned to use it against all kinds of things. Though I do think Starfleet would welcome an attack against the Borg by me. This is going to be a difficult fight.
Diverting energy.
I mean, usually it would be pretty close to impossible, even with a fleet of normal Federation starships. At least here I have a chance. I can withstand hits from that Borg cube, even with the shields down. Somehow.
Laser recharge rate at minimum. We are the Borg.
I fire every time I click to repair a system. Haven't done that much damage to the cube yet. I'm a little disappointed. I thought I would have by now. Oh, I do see a little sliver of health that's gone down, so this might be one of those long drawn-out battles, but progress is being made,
Minimum.
and I think I can sustain this for quite some time.
Your assimilation is inevitable.
Cube C954-46577. What a graceful assemblage of letters and numbers. Rolls right off the tongue. Let's keep repairing. Now usually I do not repair my vessels because the default repair rate in the game is absurdly and probably realistically slow. It is really slow. But with this modified vessel, everything repairs really quickly back to 100%. And it does not really impede my combat effectiveness. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should target other ships first, so I don't have a whole fleet of spheres converging on me while I'm attacking the cube. Let's blow some of these up. Resistance may be futile for you. Not for me. Come on, get closer. Do more damage. There, these are Voyager endgame spheres. So pretty dangerous.
Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
Resistance is futile.
Come on, we're so close to destroying at least one thing. Let me have this one thing.
Their sensors
There we go.
are
Borg spheres are prone to exploding when I'm around. Repairing the hull, shields, weapons, sensors, and engines. Getting a lock on the Sovereign class, the Enterprise back there. Let's destroy them next. Having problems getting a solid lock. That's it's unusual. It could be I'm moving too quickly for the phasers to maintain the correct angle.
Their shields are gone.
Or I'm running out of power. Looks like that's also a factor here. Full power to weapons.
Isolinear ships for computer-assisted targeting.
They have lost main power.
Very impressive. Repairing the everything again.
Your culture will adapt to service us.
Taking more time than I thought it would to explode the Sovereign class. Come on. One or two more hits is all it's gonna take.
Their aft port shield is
There it
destroyed.
is. Destroyed it. This will take quite a while. But as I said, progress is being made. I just have to stay on top of the repairs,
Will add your distinctiveness to
because if I don't repair in time, I probably will explode. So far, I have not lost a battle in this version of the Resilient, and I do not plan to begin. Come on, torpedo
Phaser
away.
recharge rate at minimum.
Target destroyed.
Next target. We're not losing main power. You leave that to me.
your assimilation.
They're losing main power. Maybe if they had 5 or 10 more spheres, I'd actually be in danger here. But as of this moment, everything's fine.
Your culture will adapt to service us.
Sensors are at 50%. Sensors are at 25%.
Rerouting main power to the sensor grid.
Their sensors are offline. Their propulsion systems are offline.
There we go, another sphere. Eliminated, come on, fly right into that blast wave. You can do it.
Resistance is futile.
I think they
Sensors
did.
are offline.
Perfect. Repair everything. And keep on firing.
Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
Your culture will adapt to service us.
And my shields don't last long at all. But the hull I can just infinitely repair.
Target destroyed.
And honestly, if the shields were down for this long, and I was taking all these hits, the entire crew would be dead just from the internal damage. But that's okay.
We are the Borg.
Staying on top of those repairs. We just have a sphere, a sovereign class, a bunch of graphical glitches you're seeing there, of little damaged pieces floating in space, and yeah, sphere, sovereign, and cube, and us. I think we can win. Destroying the sphere and sovereign class won't be that difficult. Destroying the cube will take some time. Honestly, I could just sit in one spot
I'm replacing the isolinear
and keep
chip
on shooting it.
with computer-assisted target.
Come on. Shoot. There it is. Alright, repair the systems.
Resistance is futile.
Now, I could be destroyed by some kind of chain reaction. That is plausible. As in chain reaction, I mean they blow up, someone else blows up, maybe that guy, and then I get caught in the explosion. Or maybe just this vessel by itself. The explosion probably could cause some serious damage to my ship. And if I'm too close to the cube when I
Forward shield
ultimately
is
destroy it too, same problem could arise.
Culture will adapt to service us.
Let's keep repairing. Oh, we're actually losing hull because I'm repairing everything else. But now everything's being diverted to repairing the hull, so it shouldn't be that bad. Alright, let's keep on them. Come on. This vessel's having some small issues targeting the phasers.
Your culture will adapt to service us.
Probably not a feature of the game there, probably just the ship being weird. It is modified after all, so no surprise there. But it is manageable, and I'm more than capable of destroying everything in my path. He was a sovereign, not anymore. Now it's just you and me, Borg Sphere. The two of us. We're alone.
We will add your distinctiveness to our
No, I'll add your distinctiveness to space dust. Eventually. Let's repair everything. It will take us a while to make some headway in damaging the cube.
I'm replacing the isolinear chips for computer-assisted targeting.
You've already told me this, Jordy. The closer I am, the more damage I do. Remember that. That is part of the game. The closer you are, the more damage phasers and disruptors will cause to the enemy ship. Maybe not so much the disruptors in the Ultimate Universe mod, that track enemy ships. Maybe in Stock Legacy they also track ships with the disruptors, but beam weapons definitely do more damage up close. Come on. Give me a good continued burst. There it is. Oh, they are running away.
Your culture will adapt to
Maybe not intentionally, but they are moving. Let's get some side launchers. Or, there it is. I believe those are the same torpedoes that the Akira class has in its side torpedo launchers. They're very large and flashy looking.
Transfer all power to weapons.
Resistance is futile.
Come on, let's out-Borg the Borg. We are doing damage. Not sure if I've ever faced off against a Borg cube in this. Perhaps I have, but it is quite a task. And Borg cubes also have a very high rate of repair. But not as high as my own.
We are the Borg.
They're what, 50% destroyed? Almost? Maybe 55? That was a cool maneuver I just pulled right there. I have no idea how I managed it. But it was very neat. Alright, the cube is more than halfway demolished by my superior weapon systems. We're also near the edge of the mission area, apparently.
Phaser recharge rate at minimum.
Come on, don't give them time to regenerate. I have to keep up the assault. I do like this texture on the Borg cube. A lot more than the regular stock version of Legacy's Borg cube. This is a lot more intimidating version. Okay, come on.
Transfer all power to weapons.
Almost done.
Resistance is futile.
I know it's futile. It's about time you thought about surrendering. The Borg don't surrender.
Your assimilation is inevitable.
It really is taking quite some time. I think they're trying to repair their hull constantly, and so I'm not making that much headway there. If I just stay next to them, and come on, 5th try, 6th try, 7th try, 8th try. There we go. I think I counted right. I am seeing that health bar go down. Or the hull
Adapt to service us.
indicator drop. Is that a torpedo? Why is there a torpedo? Just sitting at the edge of the map. Oh, let's not get careless. Let's keep repairing. Last thing I need is to be blown up in the last 5 minutes of the battle. Okay, because of my own incompetence.
Your assimilation is inevitable.
One more hit just might do it. We have prevailed. Target destroyed. Get us out of here.
Warp speed.
Warp speed. That was quite an engagement between the modified Defender class, the USS Resilient, and the Borg / Section 31 ships. That battle took almost 20 minutes, my goodness. I did not lose the Resilient, obviously, and I destroyed all 7 vessels, even though there were 8 vessels, but let's not think too much about that. If you guys enjoyed the battle, well then please be sure to leave the video a like, and if you are not subscribed and you want to see more, well then please subscribe, because there's always more Star Trek Legacy on this channel. If for whatever reason, however, you guys did not enjoy the video, I do apologize for that, and I ask that you leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what it is that I can do to improve the next videos that I produce, so that hopefully you guys will find some entertainment when you watch them. And if you want to see any specific type of ship or battle scenario, well then feel free to leave a comment in the comment section regarding that, and I will read through all of your various suggestions and ideas, and I will do my best to use your recommendations in my future videos. So as always, I am Foxtrot Delta. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing day, and I will see you next time.